Malaysia Airlines, a global aviation organization, won many international awards for its quality of service and was named the best airline in Asia in 2013. As we all know, the factors that people choose airline mainly include the price of tickets, comfort in flight, quality of service, and the safety of aircraft. Malaysia Airlines does a poor job of airplane safety. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 lost contact with the control center during the flight. It was subsequently announced that 239 passengers were killed in the accident. On July 17, 2014, the company's MH17 flight crashed on its way, killing 283 passengers on board. In these two major flight accidents, Malaysia Airlines has formulated relevant measures to deal with the problem, but the way to deal with the problem has been objected by consumers. People began to question the company's flight safety issues, which also led to the airline's reputation damaged and face bankruptcy. Next, I will analyze and discuss the strengths and weaknesses of Malaysia Airlines management in the face of crisis. In the two accidents, the company did the following correct measures. 1. After the accident, a telephone number was set up to make it easier for the passenger's family to contact the service personnel and ask for real-time information about flights. 2. The airline immediately made their website dark after the accident. When emergency occurs, the dark website is usually the first place for people to learn about information. Of course, apart from the broad two advantages, Malaysia Airlines has many shortcomings in dealing with the crisis. 1. 5 hours after the crash, the company found that flight MH370 had lost contact. The reason for this problem is that the communication between the command center and the pilot is poor and the communication is not frequent, so the best time for rescue is missed. 2. After the plane crash, people can also see the specific information of the crashed flight on the information board. Families look at the expected arrival time on the information board and are informed that the plane has crashed, which will exacerbate people's anger at the airline. Without investigating the cause of the accident, Malaysia Airlines attributed the disappearance of the aircraft to terrorism. The airline did not assume its due responsibility, and in order to evade its responsibility, it was considered that terrorism had caused the plane crash. Consumers held the right to know the cause and the consequence of what happened, but airline cheat the families of passengers. 4. The families of all passengers were contacted 16 days after the plane crashed. I think the company has the ability to inform family members as soon as possible because the passengers have filled in the relevant contact information when they buy. but the company has delayed for 16 days, which may cause the company reputation to be damaged and even cause social panic. 5. After the plane crash, the company notified its family by text messenger. Airlines are clearly unaware of the seriousness of the problem. Families will think that airlines don't care about the accident, which exacerbates the anger of the families of the passengers. 6. Launch my ultimate bucket list competition. Let the participant win ticket. Book list makes people think of it as a wheel. It's ridiculous. Imagine who want to write the list like this before flying. In the face of such a major crisis, Malaysia Airlines has done a very poor job of coping with various measures. They don't put stakeholders in a crucial position or even deceive them, which is the last mistake an organization should make. So I suggest that the company establish a crisis management team. No matter how perfect the enterprise system is, no matter how effective the enterprise is, there will always be many uncontrollable crises. So we must have a set of crisis management system, response process, and a professional crisis management team. What they need to do is 1. Restrict the occurrence of crisis to the greatest extent. Monitor the internal and external environment of the enterprise. Analyze and determine the possible crises of the enterprise and formulate the response plan to prevent its occurrence. 2. Be able to act in a timely manner as planned in the event of a crisis. When some uncontrollable crisis occur, the team need to deal with the crisis according to the plan, so as to achieve reasonable and orderly. 3. Analyze the causes of the crisis in time after the crisis and formulating corresponding countermeasures. Put the company's stakeholder at the top of the list and keep them transparent.